Welcome to MessiAntics with Roy Blight. Glad to be with you today. This is April the 26th, 2017, and today I'd like to just let everyone know that, especially that is around Beit Mashiach, and tonight is Wednesday, and we're having our midweek service, and I'm going to continue teaching on the book of Revelation, understanding the book of Revelation. We've been discussing it, and we've been going through it, and there's a lot that many people don't realize and many people don't understand, and we're trying to just bring clarity to people and with their understanding and their knowledge of the book of Revelation. There's a lot of controversy about it, which I believe the Lord knows all about that because it's kind of set up that way. But we've been looking at it bit by bit, topic by topic, and trying to get an understanding of it. You know, in the revelation of Yeshua HaMashiach, Jesus Christ, in the book of Revelation. That's what it's all about. John received this vision, and when he received this vision, one thing that you need to understand is that the most Jewish book in the whole New Covenant or the New Testament is the book of Revelation. It surpasses the book of Matthew, which was written specifically to the Jews. It surpasses the book of Hebrews, which is obviously to the Jewish people as well. But the book of Revelation is something that is far beyond all the symbolism. Every last bit of it is written to John, is written from John, who understood perfectly because he was Jewish. And understanding the book of Revelation from that viewpoint alone makes it a lot easier and a lot clearer to get a handle on what is going on. In our study, we've been looking at the 7 congregations or the 7 churches that are in the book of Revelation, and there's more than one way that you can look at it. You can look at it as it's the church age, and from all the way from the time of the Messiah, the early church, all the way to today, and even to the time when the Lord comes back. You can pace it out that way. Also, if you remember in my teaching on the destiny of the bride that we just completed, we are also looking at the 7 congregations as they line up with the 7 rewards that are given to us in the book of Revelation chapters 2 and 3 as well. So we see there's a lot there that we've been looking at and studying, and it's been very clear. I'd like to invite you out. If you're not doing anything tonight, we're at the Believers Walk on 10th Avenue, and we want to invite everyone to come out tonight. It's been a really good study. It's been a good time in the Lord. A lot of questions have been answered, and a lot of things that people have never thought of and never have been taught before are right there that we're putting out there for people to get. So when we look at the one topic we just finished with was the 7 seals. And one thing you have to understand when you read the book of Revelation, a lot of people don't understand this, is that the seals and the trumpets and the bowls, the 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, and the 7 bowls all end at the Battle of Armageddon. And when you understand that, it makes it a lot more clear to get the context of exactly what is going on there. The 7 seals is a study we just completed, and this is the general leading up to the last days scenario of the time of tribulation, Jacob's trouble, and the time when Yeshua is going to come back. And it starts out with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The first, second, third, and fourth seal are those 4 horsemen, and it's a lead up into the scenario that we know today as the last days. So we've looked at that, and in my teaching, I'm going to speculate, but keep in mind that my speculations is as good as anyone else's, and I'm looking at it. I'm not saying God showed me or told me, but some of the things become pretty obvious, and some of the things that we're looking at are still speculation. Nobody knows the day or the hour that the Lord's going to return, but understanding the season that we're in, you know, we're told when you see all these things coming upon you to look up because your redemption is drawing nigh. And I firmly believe we're in the last days. I firmly believe we're in the times where we're seeing signs about us all the time. And I firmly believe that Yeshua's coming is soon. And I also think that there's many things that are going to break out on planet Earth that are going to be tough for us to contemplate. So we look at the 7 seals, we look at the 7 trumpets, and we look at also the 7 trumpets and what it all means. We see some of these things that seem to be coming on planet Earth even right now. The 7 bowls of the wrath of God is what we'll be talking about. And keep in mind that we look at it from a viewpoint of the Lord is coming. And we look on it as with the point of view that when the Lord comes, he is going to turn things around. He is going to fulfill all the scriptures, including the revelation to his own people, the Jews, that he's coming back. So we're going to see a revival in the last days of the Jewish nation. We're going to see people coming to the Lord that were once closed off because of their unbelief. We're going to see that, and we're going to rejoice in it, because the Lord our God is the one that is bringing all this to pass. So again, come on tonight to our study at Believer's Walk. We want to invite everyone there, and we'll be talking about this obviously a lot more in the future. God bless you. Have a wonderful day in the Lord.